Good morning, guys. Welcome to Code Brain Execution, where today we are going to see. Let's try to understand what is list, what can we do with list, and let's get into it. Come on, let's study the list now and try to be uh, a pro version or try to be a pro. Come on, guys. Learn it from. Let's learn step by step everything. Where is the pen tool? Here. Come on. Let's before that let me take the wait. Let me say. Up to my understanding, what is a list? It's something like list of number like we basically what are the things we say? Mm, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. If we write like this, then this will be considered as a list. This is all integer number, right? Now we can add 0, 1, comma 2. Now we can add a string or we can add character or any format, sorry, float or decimal like this. This also considered as a list. Okay. Hmm. Now, what is okay, I have some basic understanding now. Let me ask Gemini, what are the characters or what is list in Python? Come on, let me understand with the help of. Okay, it is most versatile and commonly used data structure. Most user guys, oh my god, it has a container that can hold multiple items in a specific order. Unlike variable that hold just one value, like x equal to 5, a list can hold many values at once. And those values can be of any type, number, string, or even other list. Key characteristics. Okay, order, the items have a defined order and that order will not change unless you explicitly change it. Fine. Mutable, you can change, add, and remove items. That's nice to see that. Okay. Allows duplicate. You can have the same items multiple times in a list. That's nice. A single list can contain different data types, integer, string, and float all in one list. That's nice. Come on. What it was saying is like what first of all we all know if we say x equal to 6, which means x is a variable, but in this variable we cannot say we cannot carry 6 comma 7 comma 8 comma 10 something like that. This is the drawback of variable, but to overcome this we are using a list. Now we say a equal to 6 comma 7 comma 8 comma 10 comma 12. Then this variable a can print this all. If we say print a, it will print this one. Come on, let me show you in the let me show you here. List. We are going to see the list. Now what I did, a equal to 6, 7, 8, 10. Oh come on. Now if I say print a, then it will going to print 6, 7, 8, 10. See, if I say a equal to now, let's see whether it is print. Hey, I think this is a tuple. It is not considering as a list. Wait a minute. Hey, Gemini, you said it won't carry. It is carrying how? And it is giving answer. Wait, guys, let me ask now. Hey, what is this? Yeah. Guys, what happened, guys? I never expect this one. Okay, and the output is this one. The output is it? How? I think this is tuple. Whether let me check with the unveiling tuple packing. Not a list in Python. Commas are actually define a tuple, not just the parent. When you assign multiple values separated by commas without any bracket, which is called tuple packing. Oh my god, guys! Uh, the another thing in this video we are going to focus on list, but just to check what will happen if I not use that square bracket. That's why I just checked here. I get to know one thing. Like if I mention like 6 comma 8 comma 10, then by default we are not putting any curly braces or square bracket something like that. Then the Python will understand it as a tuple because it is separated by comma. By default it is considered as a tuple. That's why here our output comes from tuple. Nice. Hmm. So I have learned this one today. If you learn something new, then give me a like. I am so very happy with that. It's okay. You are not ready to give like. Okay, no issue. Now let's see. 6, 7, 8. Okay, fine. Now let's get to the whiteboard. Here in the list characteristics. What are the characteristics? First one, any data type we can add like 0 comma 1 comma Sam, like let me write here. See, uh, let us see. This is string. Here we add Rama. Now, if we let me write. Wait a minute. Let me write 9.1. Now let's run. It will run. So here any data type means it can add any kind of string, int, float, or we can add another list or string inside it. See, if I add a list, let me say I'm going to add this one. Then let me try to print this one. It will print. See, in the output, you can see here. This what happens here. So, at the same time, we can add duplicates allowed. We can add any number of uh, times. We can add any number of data at any number of time. Just for the sake of example, let me take this 6, 7, 8, 10, and I am placing here. Hey, what's happened? Yeah. Let me take this one. Okay. Yeah, let me run. See, here we already have C comma Rama 9.1. Again, it is printing. So here duplicates are allowed. Next one, it has it is ordered. All the times the list will store in order. There is no like it won't store randomly. It has some unique order. If I need let me say I want index 10th number, then if I say 0, 1, 2, 3 AF 3, then it will give me the 10. Now, what are the next one? Duplicate. And the most important thing is list will allow us to list will allow to modify after creation. This is most important thing, guys. It will allow us to modify the list. Like if we say, I don't want, now I have this one. Mm, now let me take this print A and place it here, print A. Now here I am changing A of now I like to change 10 to some other thing like 10 to 56 or 800, which means A's index will be 3. A index equal now it will be 800. Now if I print, see at the place 10, let me say in this place that is a 10. Now I have changed it to 800, so we can able to alter also. This is another important thing in the list. Whether I need to increase the font size or is it okay for you? Like in mobile, I am not sure. This okay, come on, let's go. Now I understand a bit of list. Now let's go and create a list. By default, I have created this one. List of integers, list of fruits, list of bags. Okay, fine. I have modify items. Adding items. To add, I need to use, you can add items using dot up and add to the end or insert at specific position. Now, before that, let me show you what are the ways that we can create a list. The first way is simple. Just write A equal to, put a square bracket and comma separator numbers. It will create a list. Or else we need to use a constructor, list constructor mm, like this, I think so. Not like this. A equal to list. Wait, let me erase this one. Like how we are using it. Let A is equal to list. Now if we say A equal to number, it will create a list. Let me ask GPT, is this correct? Mm, uh-huh. Let me check, guys. Why should I need to ask GPT? 1, 2, 3, comma 5, 6, comma 8. Let me print this one. It won't print. Where is the print statement? Print A. Now, okay, it has printed A equal to A. If I say this one like this, now A equal to uh, cam C. Okay, now let's see it is printing or not. It is also printing. Now I have a doubt. What is the difference between because this is taking one extra line, but doing the same. Now let me change the letter here. Let me ask the GPT, what is the difference between these two? I don't know because we can simply do that first one, because why should we need saying there is no difference in the final result of the output A and B in your specific code, but there is a distinct difference in how the variables are being assigned and a potential risk in how B is handled. That's nice. In terms of output, we are not having any issue, but there is a problem. Let me see. If we use the first method, like if this is the first method, let me give it, let me separate. If we use this one, what happens? You create a list literal and assign it directly to the variable. For variable B, step one, you assign the variable B to point to the built-in class list. If you printed B right there, it would say classes. Let me check. Print B. Now what will print? Yeah, it is printing built-in class B. If you print a B right there, it will say classes. And the variable B to point to the built-in class. Built-in class. Okay, it is pointing to built-in class. Fine. That's nice. Okay. Previous assignment B equal to list is completely discarded. It does nothing for the final result. While your code is safe, a very common mistake new programmer make is doing this in reverse. What? If you do this, you shadow override the built-in command list. Later, if you try to use list to convert a tuple to a list, new list equal to list 1, 2, 3, Python will provide an error because list is now just a variable folding, okay, not a function. That's nice. Hey, wait a minute. Whether I need to add parentheses here? Let's use the method you used for A. It is cleaner and more direct. If your goal was to create an empty list first and fill it later, the correct way is create an empty list. Fine. Like, wait a minute. If I use this one, like, if I say parenthesis, what what about this one? Here I added this one. Okay. Different. What is the difference? First I called built in. That is built-in class list. Okay. When we add this parenthesis, now we are calling the function. Now among wait. Now among three ways, which is more used by developers and programmer. Okay, the most used method by far is method 1 using square brackets. In the Python community, this is considered the Pythonic way to do it. Here is their ranking and reason why. The winner is square bracket. This is the standard for 99% of situation. Readability, it is instantly recognizable as a list. Speed, it is actually faster for the computer. When Python sees square brackets, it knows exactly what to do. A bytecode instruction called build a list. When it sees list, it has to look up the function name list. When it sees list, it has to look up the function name list. But most developer will use this square bracket, which is more than enough. But if you want to convert some other data types like tuple, set to the list, then you should use it. It means when you want to convert some other data type to list, then use list. This is easy. Okay, fine. That was really nice. Now, both are same. Okay. If I say I want to add something, how to do? Like simple. A dot append. Here, let me give 65. Now let's print A. Now what will happen? Can anybody guess? It will print in the first or last. At the last, I have a doubt. If I say append, it will insert in the first or last. Come on, guys, let's see what's happening here. Okay, it mostly happened at the last. See, here we have 65 and now it is printed 65. Now, if I say, let's make it as, see, again it inserted at 6 the last. Fine, no issue, no issue. Now, if I don't want this and I need some other thing, now I want some other thing, what to do? It's simple. Like I need to insert at specific position. For example, I need to insert at index 1, which means I need to insert after cam, then what to do? I need something different, which is where it comes a dot insert. Here, there are two types of parameter. One is which thing you need to replace. I need to add this one. At which position you want to add? At first position. Now let's run. Oh, sorry. The first one is position, and this is, sorry guys, uh, I need to change this one. Append will always add at end, but insert will add at specific position. It can be first, middle, last, anywhere, not first, middle, last, any position. Like if we say 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I need to insert a number between 3 and 4, then it will insert. What it will do is it just simply replace. If I say I need to on the fourth position, this is 0. Like wait a minute, let me give you an example. Now let me take a list: 1, 2, 31, 41, 51. If the index will be 0, 1, 2, 3. Now if I say insert at first position, like a dot insert 1. If I say like this, then it will just add and it will move the number right side. Like if I say a dot insert, a dot insert what to add. Which position? First, we need to mention the position, that is 1, and what number to add. Let's say 60. Then it will add the number like this: 1, 60, 31, 41, 51. It will add like this. Similarly, we can remove. We can remove, guys. How to do that? Come on, guys. Now, if we say, hmm, append insert, let me ask GPT to add a number. We are using append and insert. Is there any other things or that to do this process? Let me check once again and then do extend, add multiple items at the end. Okay. Add and insert is something like we are going to add a number at one position, and insert will also look same. Fine. Hmm. We can use concatenation extend also. Now let's have some example with this. Uh, Give me example for both. For both extend extend and concatenate. Wait a minute, let me come back. Okay, come on. Now let's do with extend. Basically, what is extends mean? Original list changes and grows. Here are clear examples showing the difference between extend and concatenation. Fine. Merging traffic into an existing lane, the original list changes and grows. Backpack, sword, shield, loose chest, potion, gold. Backpack without extend, loot chest. Guys, I understand. Now let me see what is extend. We can use, so we can, before that let me reduce the, this is much better. But this is very light. No, guys, let me go with a big one. This one. This is nice. Let me erase this all. Let me try to increase my handwriting. We can use, wait, we can use what? Append or else insert to add this one at last, this one at any position. Now next one is extend. What will do? It will it will merge existing list. It will merge existing list. For example, if I say A equal to 1 2, B equal to 3 5. Now if I say A dot extend B, then it will print like 1 comma 2 3 comma 5. This is what extend means. Now let's see what is concatenation. Concatenation is, it will, I think it will going to create a new list. Come on, let me check that also. Think of it as taking two separate ingredients to bake a new cake. Awesome. So we are going to create a new list. This remains untouched. It is not going to touch. Guys, it's something like we are just simply adding, guys. Oh. Okay, now let's do this one in the code. If I say A equal to 1 to B equal to mm, Ram, Sita, Ram, Sita. Now, what we do? Hey, now let's print B, and next, now here what we are going to do is A dot extend B. So it will add everything in a same list. That's it. See guys, 1, 2 Rams guy has had a. Now, if we want to do the same thing with concatenation, the concatenation is very, very simple. We don't need to do anything. We just simply say C equal to A plus B. Now let's print C. This is what concatenation is. But the main difference between, let me say, concatenation is just creating creating a list with uh, by adding two function. Like in simple terms, we can say extend is adding into existing list. But concatenation means we are creating new list. We are creating new list without altering original. That's nice. But I have a doubt. When to use which one? Like when to we need to have some real life, right? When to use extern and concat in real life. If it was not, then why have they have given some kind of example, some method? Let me see. Come on, where it was used in real life. Comes down to do memory efficient and history. Do you need to keep the old list? When to use extend? The scenario, the infinite scroll goals. You want to update a main list permanently and don't care about keeping the new batch separate. You are building a social media app like Instagram or YouTube. You have a list called current feed. The users scroll to the bottom and the app fetches 20 new posts. Choice, use extend. Why? Just add the new ones. If you use the plus, the Python would have to copy all 10,000 items into a brand new list, which is slow and wastes RAM. The feed is a single growing entity. You don't need say feed version 1 and feed version 2. Okay, nice. When to use concatenation? Daily report. You need to combine data temporarily for your view, but you must keep the original groups separate. Imagine you're managing a school system. You have a class A and class B. You need to print a list of all students from for an assembly. Choose choice plus. Okay, guys, we can use extend in our video game. Mixing up wet and dry ingredients. It is one bowl. Now, you want to show the users what it looks like combined, but you don't actually add recommended items to this cart until they click buy. Okay, there are some real world use cases also for both. That is really awesome. I thought there is nothing like that, but that is something. Oh my god! Hey, wait a minute. All messages. Okay, now I have learned something about the list. Do you learn something new? I think concurrent viewers, okay, everything is fine. Hey, wait a minute. I have changed. I have changed the thumbnail. Okay, okay, no issue. Now let's get into that and let's see what's going to be happen there. Come on, guys. Now I have some idea about insert, extend, append, and concatenate. Now what can I do? I need to remove. Uh, for that I need to use remove or pop. How to remove the element from the list using pop or remove. Delete adding items. Remove the main difference between remove and pop is whether you want to delete something based on what it is value or where it is indexed. Here remove is used to remove by index. Hey, remove. Remove means delete by value. Pop means by we need to do that with index. Okay. Now let me say now let in C I have C dot remove to now print. Now let's say let me print C on Ram Sita. That's nice. If I say pop, now here it removed Ram. That's it. So the main difference is hmm, come on, let's go. Remove is used to remove with value name where pop is used to remove with index. So now what I have learned today, let me say append, which will insert at the last position, and then next I used to learn insert, which will insert at any position. Now extend to list, it will add in an existing list. Next concatenate, it will create a new list. Now I need to remove that. If I use remove, it will use the value. If I say I need to do with the index, then I need to use pop. In this way, I can remove the element. Okay. Is there anything other than this? Let me ask GPT. Delete keyword, delete by index or slice. Or for a specific part of a list. That's nice. I think this is not used mostly. Remove, pop. When to use delete clear, when to use delete. Use del when you need precision. It allows you to target specific spots or ranges in your list. Removing a specific range. It is the superpower of delete. Neither pop nor remove can do. The example, you are processing a text file and want to strip off the header, the first three lines header to date data, then delete lines 0 comma 0 is to 3 to okay, output data 1 data 2. Cleaning up memory completely. If you have a massive list, then you are done with and you want to free up for computer RAM immediately, you can delete the variable itself. In simple terms, clear is used when we need to keep the list and empty the data, and the del is used to remove the particular part from the code. Now append, insert, del, remove, pop, del, clear. Is there anything major operation we have left in the list? Now you are missing the organization and information of organizing and reversing. Okay, now let's we have covered some basic, most basic part of the list. That's fine. Next, we practice this daily with some sort of code. We need to practice it daily so that we have some basic knowledge of the list. Come on. Now, now let's try to practice the list instead of for facing on some other tutorials. Let me practice it. Let me practice now. Okay. Next, what we do? Let's say